Incomplete.
Intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Newton steps away to his left. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Cam fakes the give and keeps it.
They try to quit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Ready. 54, right there. 54, Mike. You.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
At the 22-yard line.
It's just me and you.
On 2nd and 9. Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Brissett now. And he's got his man, Hilton. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now a carry from Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Danico Autry is in on the stop.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. 20.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check 26, check 26.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mack, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Brissett. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Here we go, D.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Brissett.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Brissett to throw on 1st. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and 10, Brissett forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. After the sack on first down, Newton got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
Right to the 3. Check out. Great. Gun.
To throw on third down, Newton completes it to Samuel. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. McCaffrey with a first down and more. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, 41 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Brissett. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Man, that's trash.
On third down, Brissett. Caught left side by Hilton. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Brissett now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Ebron caught left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's put that team on the punch. Check nickel.
Brissett again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Brissett. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's Brissett. This one complete to Devin Funchess. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Brissett sets to throw it, eluding the pressure. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete.
Now we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They will go for it. Now Newton. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, Mack shoves him aside. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Brissett on 3rd and 2. And he connects with Ebron. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. They'll run on first down. It's Mack. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let him knock it through.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come get some. Come get some. Gun. 20. He don't want it. 58.
To throw is Newton. Flush to his right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Newton to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
But correct me if I'm wrong.
You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. On play action, Brissett. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brissett. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Play fake. Brissett. Left side, Doyle with it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mario Addison in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the red zone now, Brissett. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks, and he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Newton escaping the pressure right. He gets Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Pierre Desir. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Brissett on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. "12 seconds left. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Brissett now. Caught left side by Hilton. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happening.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half.